Knifedope. More dope. Come and get your figs. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. EDC dope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Got something today that is a first for me. First for the channel as well. Something from the EDC realm. Not a knife, but just as important. I've started to realize this, you know. In my daily escapades, I've needed this tool several times over and have never had one. So it's about goddamn time. Courtesy of White Mountain Knives, I'm able to add this to the collection. But let's not forget about this guy, Don Farmer, otherwise known as D&K Knives. D&K Knives have got all the dope you need, whether foreign or domestic. And they're now accepting Sezzle. So you can make those irresponsible purchases interest-free. Over 4 payments, I might add. Just be sure to use code Knifedope for 10% off that purchase. And then once you buy that knife, you got to mod it, trick it out, make it your own. Head on over to the GOAT, original GOAT that is. Treat yourself. I would. Just be sure to use code FUCKER for 15% off that purchase. Okay, people, the shilling has stopped. Let's get to the dope. Okay. Today's unboxing knife is this one. Small but mighty. We're taking a look at the Civivi Baby Banter Wharncliffe apparatus. As a matter of fact, the Wharncliffe blade shape, also the sheep's foot blade shape, is possibly my favorite. So much so that the next video I'm doing is going to be an homage to that blade shape, as well as a new knife we're going to be checking out. But like I mentioned, this is not a knife, but just as important. Wonder what the fuck it is. Some of y'all may get it already, but most of you probably won't. But we about to find out what it's all about. Okay. You know, up until recently, I had been kind of making do with my Gerber, or rather my Gerber Dual Force. You know, there's been plenty of times that I've needed a pry bar. And I never really thought that it was that important, that, you know, I thought it was kind of senseless, essentially. You know, you could use your knife. That was kind of my philosophy. But recently, I had a couple experiences where I was actually bending the file / pry bar on the Gerber. So I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and get myself a pry bar. This is coming from Oknife. This is called the Opry 2. So apparently there must be an Opry 1. But this was great price. This came in at $50, and that was before any discount code. So add 10% off of that, and there's your total on what I paid. Now, you know, Oknife as a brand has been a brand that's kind of grown on me. Oh no, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? A goddamn lanyard. We know I'll never need this, so if you want it, you can have it. Just let me know in the comments. But yeah, like I was saying, it's become evident recently that I need this in my rotation. And this one kind of spoke to me. Number one, the price was great. Like I say, $50. Initially, I wanted to kind of stay, you know, go with an American brand. But, you know, some of these American brands, you know, they were double or triple times the price. And I just didn't really see the need in spending 2 or 3 times what this costs just to carry an American version of this pry bar. Essentially, it's just a piece of titanium that's used to pry shit. So I have no issues with that. And Oknife as a company, they've started to impress me. You know, there's been a couple of knives that I shitted on that I thought were hideous, but they've kind of seemed to pick things up a little bit. And this pry bar really spoke to me for a couple of things. Number one, more importantly, it had a pocket clip. That was a must for me. Whatever pry bar I went with, I wanted to make sure it had a pocket clip. And then something else it had, which I really thought was cool, it's got a secret little compartment, and you can store up to 3 bits in there. So let's see what that's all about. It seems like we got like a little detent ball-esque locking mechanism on that. And they actually give us three bits out the gate. Looks like we've got a T6, T8, Phillips flathead, and a hex driver as well. let's go ahead and, so the way you mount these, just so you know, well, actually, let's put these other two back in here as they're supposed to go. You actually mount the bits here on the heel of the pry bar. So right there. So boom, like that, snaps into place. We also have a ruler, not very long. We've got 8 centimeters on one side and 3 inches on the other. Now, as far as your bit size goes, this is a 1/8 of an inch, 1/8 bits will work. For you people who live in communist countries, that would be 4 millimeters. But we also have a hexagonal wrench as well. And then we've got, of course, the scraper / pry bar apparatus, bottle opener. You can also use that to pry open some things. So yeah, man, I'm digging this shit. Size on this is only 4.5 inches, or rather 4.59 inches to be exact. Rather lightweight. This came in at 1.86 ounces. What the fuck's going on there? What the hell? Hold up. Something ain't right. As far as the thickness goes, the actual thickness of the tool, meaning this way, or rather, the thickness is this way. So thickness came in at 1/4 of an inch, and then our width came in at 0.85 of an inch. This is TC4 titanium. Looks like we have a either a blasted finish. I think that's a blasted or maybe a stonewash finish. So yeah, this is good. Definitely going to be starting to get used on the daily. There's actually times that, you know, you instead of using your knife, you can just use the corner of a pry bar to cut open whatever package it is you're trying to get into. So definitely looking forward to that. Let me just give you guys a couple of quick knives to put up against it to give you an idea on the size of this. Let's go with the nip. I think that'll be a good combination right there. The nip with the Oknife pry bar. How about some American vibes? Let's go with the Para 3. That would also be a good combination in my opinion. But yeah, you know, pry bars are here to stay in my life, goddammit. That's how I feel about it. Now, granted, this was a short video. I also did some mods behind the scene that I wanted to share with you guys. So instead of making y'all suffer through any of these modifications, I took it upon myself to do them off camera and just share with you the end results. So first up was this one. You guys know about this. This is the AD-15. Hands down, one of my favorite knives in general, but definitely my favorite locking mechanism. This is the Scorpion lock. And these are linerless, linerless aluminum scales from Original Goat. Great job on these guys. The fit and finish is fantastic. It significantly lowers the weight due to them being linerless. Also, these have a skiff upgrade. So that's right. The AD-15 is now capable of riding on skiffs. I got skiffs in mine. So there's that. That was one mod we did. Then, keeping that same Original Goat energy, I had to do another upgrade. This is the AD-20. I got this from DLT Trading a couple of months back. Originally, it comes with, or rather, this one came with yellow textured G10 scales. With, you know, it looked fine, you know, grand scheme of things. I wanted the knife. By the time I got to DLT, there was no, that was the only option I had left. So immediately upon buying them, I went over to Original Goat. This is back in, I think, August or September or October. So I bought the knife, and then these were a pre-order. These are the newest generation of the AD-20 scales from Original Goat. I chose to go with the blasted finish, and I think they just call this the OG pattern as far as texture. Now, to keep the integrity of this American build, I also wanted to upgrade the pocket clip. And we did that. I went with Lynch Northwest for this titanium deep carry pocket clip. This is a sandblasted finish. So that completes that build. I think it's fucking gorgeous. I'm such a fan of everything that Original Goat does. And just as much a fan of Lynch Northwest. So that was the second mod that took place. Then I just went ahead and got a couple of more pocket clips from Lynch. I went with... I don't think I even shared this with you guys, but I ended up scoring a Drunken on the secondary market. This was a knife that had eluded me for quite some time, and I had to have it. So big shout out to the gentleman who sold me this. But this is a Dmitry Sinkovich design, legendary designer. This is the pocket clip that I chose to upgrade to. This is a 3D milled titanium pocket clip. Now, initially when I first got it, it seemed like the colors were off a little bit, but after handling the knife for literally a couple of hours, the natural oils in my manly hands have seemed to make them match quite a bit more. So even ergonomically, this milled clip seems to allow a more secure purchase. Some may venture to say full purchase, no refund even. But yeah, this is a fantastic knife, made even better now with my Lynch Northwest pocket clip. Last but certainly not least, you guys remember this one. This is the Pical, American-made Spyderco, utilizing that ball bearing lock. It comes with a wire pocket clip. However, I had to step it up. I wanted to go deep carry, so I went ahead and got the Lynch wire pocket clip replacement. This is also a sandblasted finish. So, you know, something as little as just upgrading your pocket clip can really just change the way a knife feels in your hand. So that's what I got to share with you fuckers. Just, you know how we do. Mod life, baby. Modding is the way, you know. Sometimes instead of even buying a new knife, you can just go ahead and, you know, buy some new scales, buy a pocket clip, and just change your whole relationship with said knife. But there we have it, people. Couple of mods. Now, if I can find where the fuck I put that goddamn pry bar, you gotta be shitting me. Is this happening to me again? There it goes. But there we go. There we have it. The Oknife Pry Bar 2, along with some original goat scales and some Lynch Northwest pocket clips. Let me know what you fuckers think. Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something, cut someone, just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!